Hey guys, it's cbgray coming to you guys live in their Destiny video. How are you guys doing today? So in today's video, guys, I'm pretty pleasantly surprised at what I'm seeing and what I'm reading. And this week at Bungie that got released yesterday, and really good stuff in it, and some surprises that I really wasn't expecting. So usually, just a little background, in Destiny and in Destiny 2, for the light level cap to increase, usually it takes a DLC. So my point with that is when Dark Below came, the light level went up to 32. When House of Wolves came out, then it went up to 34. And just skip to Destiny 2 for Warmind, now it's 385. Like when DLCs come out, the light level goes up. But in this week at Bungie, we found out that the light level is going to be going up to 400 in a non-DLC activity type thing. So with the Solstice, the light level of armor is going to be going up to 400, similarly to how it was in Rise of Iron. So guys, what this means is that we're actually going to be able to get 400 level gear before Forsaken. And the way that we're going to be able to get those armor pieces is by taking part in events during the summer solstice. So that'll be really cool because that'll incentivize players to do the solstice while it's active. But I'm not too worried about that. That's to be expected. But what I am happy about is how they're handling the 400 power level weapons in the solstice and just in the remainder of the time before Forsaken comes out. And this is actually going to be the only way that you're able to get 400 level weapons. So I'll read in this week at Bungie what they said about that. So they said 400 power weapons before Forsaken is you get by completing a Prestige Spire of Stars in an Eater of Worlds raid. Every time you complete all the encounters in a Prestige raid layer that week, you'll be rewarded with a 400 power raid weapon. And it says this can be any weapon from Destiny 2, not just the weapon that can drop in the raid layer. So, any raid weapon. But what this means, guys, is that prestige level difficulty activities actually matter. And that's something that, honestly, in my opinion, has never mattered in Destiny 2, and it's never made any sense to me. It's never made sense that the prestige raid drops the same level loot as a normal raid. That would be like saying a normal raid drops the same gear as a strike. So why would I do a raid if I could easily do a strike? Why would I do a prestige raid if I could easily do a normal raid? Things like that just don't make sense. Like, that's why you do harder level stuff, because harder level stuff is supposed to give you higher drops on stuff. Like, story missions shouldn't drop stuff the level of strikes, because then I just do story missions. Like, you just keep dropping down the ladder. So the problem with Destiny 2 was just the progression of difficult things not making sense in the hierarchy of what was dropped. And so I'm really glad that for the first time ever, I feel like there's a purpose to doing these activities. Like, I need more of a purpose, guys, and this is just me personally, than a Legend of Acreus ornament. And it looks amazing. I really like my white Legend of Acreus ornament, but regardless of that fact, when I get to a Valcor at the end of Spire of Stars, or Argos at the end of the Eater of Worlds, or Callus at the end of the Leviathan raid, and then I show them, I'm like, hey look, I have this white ornament, now die. They don't die. Nothing happens. It doesn't help me in the game. My friends are like, oh, that looks cool, but in terms of actually helping you in the game, it does nothing. And you can even take this all the way down to Prestige Nightfalls. Even Prestige Nightfalls don't feel harder, and you don't get anything that's particularly better, is the thing. Like, really, you end up in the scheme of things not being incentivized really to do them unless you're grinding for the Nightfall exclusive drops. Then you do Prestige Nightfalls because they're quicker. And that's just wrong. That's just wrong to me, guys, and it's something that needs to be changed. And I'm really glad. I think this is a step in the right direction. I think that with this, prestige raids are actually going to matter. I mean, the raid layers. And then even in the Leviathan prestige raid, the Legend of Acreus ornament is going to be dropping inside there as well. So that'll be really cool. And the sleeper catalysts will also be dropping in the Prestige Spire of Stars. So there's going to be lots of reason to do these prestige activities. And I know that I'm going to hear people say, well, what about the people that can't get those activities done? What about the people that can't do a prestige raid? How are those people going to get to max level? And my rebuttal to that, guys, is if you're going to have challenging activities as part of the end game, and they don't somehow incorporate that into getting to the max level, or having some type of purpose in your progression of getting to the max level, it's very hard to justify even having those activities in the game. So I feel like if you guys think they should just oust prestige raids, then that's one thing, but I feel like with prestige raids and with hard raids, that's supposed to be the pinnacle, and that's supposed to help you get to max level, and it's supposed to help you get guns that you wouldn't be able to get in the normal raids. I just think prestige level activities are something that are essential for a game and essential for the game's growth and kind of stability after the initial surge of players come for the new DLCs. That's kind of what keeps you afloat. So get in the comment box below, guys. Let me know if you guys are excited about these new updates for the prestige raid layers and the prestige raid as well. Let me know if it's a good idea. Let me know if you think it's a bad idea. Either way, let me know why and what you guys are thinking. Thank you guys so much for all the support on my channel. We just hit 6,000 subs, and I really appreciate that. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like and subscribe and hit the bell if you guys are enjoying the content. And with that, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next Destiny video. Thanks. I love you guys.